Good evening, I'm Allison Rosati.
I'm Stephen Holt. It's good to be with you at 10 o'clock. And this was certainly a stunning image to see this morning. Venezuela's leader shackled and being walked to a federal courthouse in lower Manhattan. That is where Nicolás Maduro told the judge he's a prisoner of war and claimed he was kidnapped.
His capture leads to lots of questions about the future of Venezuela's leadership and what happens to its vast oil reserves. NBC5's Natalie Martinez on the story for us. She's in studio tonight with much more. Natalie.
Allison, Stephen, Maduro was seated for 13 years. Now tonight, many Venezuelans appear relieved but skeptical. Others are looking at the big picture of Venezuela's oil and what we may eventually pay at the pump. Nicolás Maduro and his wife, Celia Flores, with a bandage on her head, pleaded not guilty to federal charges today, charges that include conspiracy and drug trafficking. At a 30-minute arraignment, he said he was a decent man who was kidnapped and still president of the sovereign state. The Illinois-Venezuelan alliance says the ousted leader is anything but decent.
And not in the eyes of those people who have died because they didn't have, the medicines and food.
Dozens of supporters held a small rally outside the New York City courthouse asking for Maduro to be released.
I think what President Maduro said in court speaks for itself.
The Illinois Alliance supports the capture of Maduro, but is still wary that his team remains in place.
We need to find a pathway to a return to a democratic system.
Vice President Delcy Rodriguez was sworn in today, although President Trump said he's in charge, adding that he's not against a second strike. And if Rodriguez doesn't meet his demands,
I just say that she will face a situation probably worse than Maduro.
Democratic Senator Dick Durbin today released a joint statement on the Judiciary Committee's exclusion from the administration's briefing on its operations in Venezuela, saying in part, the administration's refusal to acknowledge our committee's indisputable jurisdiction in this matter is unacceptable. Meanwhile, oil prices rose today as U.S. companies hope to rebuild Venezuela's shabby infrastructure. So while gas prices could go up a few cents now, it could take years before Venezuela's oil makes a difference at the pump.
It will take tens of billions of dollars per year over the next 10 years to make a material difference in the amount of oil coming out of Venezuela.
Here in Chicago, this Venezuelan follows it all closely from her Northside bakery. She left Caracas 10 years ago and can't help get emotional thinking about what it took to get here.
At the beginning, when I just came here, I didn't speak English at all. My life changed totally.
So much emotion there. Now, important note, Maduro's wife has a separate attorney. Now, if convicted, Nicolás Maduro faces life behind bars. Allison.
Natalie, thank you.